Okay, so did another drawing video. It's uh, it's another Ben 10 fusion because someone requested one. They asked me to do a Vilgax and Ghostfreak fusion. They wanted me to do on digital, but as you can see, I did most of it in digital. I sketched it out on pencil and I took a picture of it and sent it to myself and I did it digital. It's right here. I'm just sketching it out. I didn't use little figurines as reference because I didn't feel like it'd be a good enough reference, so I just got some pictures on my phone as reference. I struggle with this. I do this shoulder plate like probably 3 different times before I like completely change design. So it mostly just looks like Vilgax with like extra Ghostfreak stuff mixed in there. I don't really like how this one turned out as much as I do the last one I did. This one still looks kind of cool. I sort of want to finish off the sketch like traditionally, just to see if it would look better than the digital version. 'Cause it probably will, but I don't want to doubt myself. So right here, I'm doing try to get the tentacles down. I sort of broke my camera, so the video quality isn't the greatest, but at least it still records, and I only really use it sometimes. I'll try to figure out like a better setup later. It's probably just the lighting makes it look bad. I just need to figure out the lighting. I did break my camera, but I think it's just the lighting that makes it look bad. I need to figure that out so I can continue to do drawing videos. Sorry, my phone just went off. So the last art video, someone was complaining about like a vent noise for my voiceover. So I went to a different room to do the voiceover, and I normally do it. So hopefully it sounds a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm about done with the sketching process on paper. Just about done. Any minute now. There we go. Jump into digital. There we go. Oh, there we go. In reality, that took like 5 minutes. It was only like 2 seconds here. Okay, maybe not 5 minutes, but still. Woo, squiddy. Look how squiddy he looks. Looks so squiddy. There we go. The coloring process probably took the longest. I'm like I don't really do digital art. I have a drawing tablet, but I don't really do digital art. So like, my coloring process takes forever because I don't like know the correct way to do it. You'll see when it gets here. For now, I'm just doing the line art. If you can even call it that. I think I'm gonna avoid digital art for a bit after this. I'll do some, but not much. Until I can get it all figured out. I really want to get a Cintiq, but they already cost way too much. So I'll probably never get a Cintiq. But hey, who knows? If I win the lottery. Sorry, it keeps like skipping back to my editor because I keep having to pause the recording. It's like, no, well, it's probably a shortcut if I just try to figure it out, but I can't figure it out, so, and I don't care to try, so I just go back to the tab. So yeah, as you can tell, it's mostly just Vilgax's build with some Ghostfreak stuff mixed in there. Well, not counting the giant Ghostfreak tail, but whatever. It's got a little rip in it, like what was his name? What the little Ghostfreak that came out of the watch. That was like, I'm a real person. You know what I'm talking about? Probably not. But whatever. They gave him like an actual name. A scare. A scare. His name was Escare. The scare, or was it a they scare or the scare, something like that. Something around those lines. Anyway, uh, about done with the line art. Sorry, my phone went off again. Then I go back and put the lines on the face, whatever. Wish it really was this quick, but it wasn't. I spent everything by times 5, and it's still taking this long to do the drawing. Sorry. This is where I move on the color. I really struggled here. Like I'm trying to use the what's it called, magic wand or whatever, to like keep it in my lines, and it would work for like a bit, and then it just like smush out for no reason. Like work for a second and then just like bleed out. So I tried everything. I tried like copying the line art onto the color layer. See how it works for like a second and it spills out. You can sort of see it. It's pretty fast, but it like works for a second and it just spills out for some reason. If I had like bleed on and I didn't notice or what, but I eventually just gave up. Oop, a little clip of the music I was listening to. Don't pause it and copy strike me, please. So this is where I gave up. This is what I was doing that. I was trying to make a mask layer or whatever it's called to try to make the coloring easier. Can't get that to work either. So eventually I just gave up and just like got my brush really small and started scribbling in the detail. Not the detail, but the color, scribbling in the color. It was awful. Eventually I got bored of being careful, so I started just coloring in everywhere. And I went back later to erase everything else. I was trying again to try to fix everything, but it couldn't work. So I ended up having to do this the whole time, which was awful. It took forever. But hey, at least now I'm like almost done with this video. I'll probably draw a superhero in my next drawing video. Just for fun. Just for fun. I also need to figure out my video editor. For some reason, I recorded an episode of the first part of my Omega Ruby Catch 'em All run. And the recording wasn't like weird, but like for some reason the my audio was my microphone was louder than normal, and my game audio was like quieter than normal. So to like try to figure all that business out before I do any other videos. Well, I don't really need it figured out for the drawing videos, but I like doing Pokemon videos. So here I was like picking out the color for the armor or whatever. I had to be like really careful here on the whatever is touching the green. Then I just scribbled everywhere else that was this touching background. So I knew I was just gonna go back and erase later, no matter what. This honestly took forever. I'm planning on looking up tutorials on how to make this easier. But for now, this is the best I got. I'll practice a lot more before I do another digital art video. I'll still do some like traditional art videos, but I need to practice a lot more before I do any more digital art videos. So no one suggest digital art, please, until I post another one. Once I post another one, that's how you know. Oh, I'm ready to do it again. So that's made the little eye things red. What are the little eye things? I just mean eyes. He's got regular eyes on his head and those floating eyes Ghostfreak has. Can't remember what I'm doing here. Oh, that's when I had paused. Had to pause for a second. This coloring process was awful. Kept like undoing it for no reason. Every time I undid it, the next time I tried it, it was worse than the last. Ugh. So the little armored plate and the lines are supposed to look like different colors, but I think they look too similar. They're supposed to be like slightly different, but I don't know how well I pull that off. Not very well, obviously, but they sort of look different. Sure works. I come back to the white area around the eye. My brush wasn't thin enough, and I didn't feel like making it thinner then, so I came back to it later as I finished the rest of the streaks or openings. They were like sort of openings in the show. I mean, it sort of looks okay. There's quite a few parts I'm not very happy with. Other than that, it sort of looks fine. So I also draw superheroes. So if you want to suggest superheroes, I'll do those too. Sound like I only do Ben 10. Yeah, so then I copied the color from the armored plate for the finger claws, whatever you want to call them, talons, because they're probably talons. I guess finger claws are just talons. No, those are different. Okay, I'm just crazy. So I started coloring at the face tentacles. Mostly just scribbled. I said it between in the lines, so it's fine. Almost done. And like the last minute, I remember to color in everything. I mean, the white parts. So this part right here took forever because I could not get the eraser to work. Every time I erased it, it just like reappeared. And it finally got to work, and it's bounced right back. Let's try and I scribbled on it and then erased everything. I kept doing that. So I kept messing around with the settings, trying to get to erase normally. And I finally got it, and I was so happy. So happy. Uh, I just went around the entire drawing, erased everything that went over the lines. Oop, another pause there, sorry. There we go. When you really zoom in, it looks so bad. Like when you're zoomed out, it looks somewhat decent, but it looks like I did it in like Paint, Microsoft Paint when you're up close. But luckily, I didn't do a Microsoft Paint. Oh, sorry, that was a big old yawn. But yeah, when you zoom out, it looks fine. I think I'm almost done with the erasing here. Anytime now. Slowly shipping away. That's pretty much it. Right here, I start like experimenting with backgrounds, trying to figure something out. Yeah, so if you have like any other suggestions, let me know in the comments. I think I tried to sign my name a couple times. Yeah, so suggest anything if you have any other ideas. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Yeah, I started writing. It kind of sucks. Bye.